Video piece with you, mate. So were you a little bit uncomfortable, or did you love the experience?
A bit of a stitch-up job, that one, I think. Yeah.
Well, your much better half is usually the one getting in front of the camera, but it was good to see you there. But I'm just really not sure about the Richmond top, mate. Can I buy you a Collingwood one and get you to wear that in your next media appearance?
For a price, you probably get me, yeah.
How's Big Susie going to go tonight?
She's finally drawn close to the fence, which is a nice change. Probably the harder heat, though. Just hope she can beat the red out and get on the bunny, maybe.
And I hear it's someone special's birthday tomorrow, is it? Do I need to wish happy birthday?
Today, yeah, little daughter Harriet turned 3 today. Yeah, pretty exciting.
Is she here tonight?
No, she's tucked up in bed, sound asleep by now. Yeah.
I don't blame her. Well, good luck to Big Susie, and I'll talk to one of my good mates here. Not my uncle, same last name, but a good friend of mine, Jack Smith. Jack, how was the travel down?
Oh, yeah, it's getting a bit tougher as you get older, mate.
Well, you sent Marie down last week, so you slacked off. You went to Wentworth Park, and she came down here. You're here this time, though. How's the King going to go?
I think he'll go all right. Just hope he has a nice run and gets through till next week and have a crack at the big one.
It's been a little while since we've seen him jump down here in Victoria. Is that any concern at all, or do you just think that's not too bad? He'll see them all, pick them off one by one, hopefully.
I've never seen him jump. Where did you see him jump? Ed?
No, fair enough too. That's a fair question. But Jack, Palawa King, he obviously had a little bit of an injury, couldn't go up to Queensland. You've brought him back down here. Much better for the run last week?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, even tonight. If he can get through, he should be cherry ripe for next week.
What did you do during the week? Was there anything special, or just keep him on ice?
No, we just worked him at home, yeah.
All right, well, good luck tonight, Jack Smith. I might also grab Shane Drummond as well with Drill Sergeant, the winner of the Group 1 Sale Cup. You've already got one through to the final, Shane. Can you get this boy through too?
If he gets through, it'll be great, yeah. He just needs a clear run and hopefully he'll finish off.
Right, well, good luck there, Shane Drummond with Drill Sergeant. It's going to be a cracking race, this one. Palawa King is my selection, though, Patch and Dan.
3 races in, and he's got a Collingwood mention out already. Patch, where's your numbers here in race number 4 on the program?
Yeah, I'm with the King, and I was big on him last week. I mean, he began like a snail, which he can quite often do, and then even after that, he found interference, which put even more lengths off him from the lead. He was out of picture. The way that he finished off was absolutely huge, and he had to cover a lot of ground throughout the race, but his average speed match the average time over the 500, average speed, I should say, over the 525 metres in the sprinters. So he's absolutely flying. He meets a field here that isn't as deep as what he had last week. So he's $1.70. He's my best of the night. If he doesn't run up 10 backsides, which he can, I think he's still able to win. But he's one of the best days in the country for a reason, has been for a period of time, and I think he's unbelievably hard to beat here.
Looking to stamp his authority on this Fanta Bale Stayers series is Palawa King. $1.75 now as we join Dan Hibbert for the call.
In the zoom top to Val Policella, and he is the second elect. Green light, second heat of the Fanta Bale, they're set. And they're racing. Palawa King was slow again, but he's about 2 or 3 lengths last at the moment from Drill Sergeant, who flew out to lead. Up to second goes Tan and Black underneath of Dewana Sensation. Going deep there was Big Susie. Now back to the rail. Zinzan Chopper got ahead of it. Now Palawa King's got to 6th ahead of Hit Top Gear. And Zohar Bale's gone a miss, has dropped out last. Down the back, Drill Sergeant the leader. 1.5 lengths in front of Tan and Black. After it was Dewana Sensation and Zinzan Chopper. Now Palawa King's just got to get through the traffic as they bunch right up. It's Drill Sergeant in front. After it was Tan and Black. Here comes Palawa King charging through. What a win! Palawa King did it again, and he beat Drill Sergeant. And on the inside was Zinzan Chopper, Tan and Black. Dewana Sensation. There was only a length between the lot of them. Next in the field was Hit Top Gear, Big Susie, and Zohar Bale unfortunately went a miss going into the back. The time is 42.82.
Gee whiz, that was some sort of performance there, Jack. We spoke pre-race. You said, I've never seen him jump, and we had a good laugh about it. But he was 4 lengths last. He was picking them off with 1 lap to go, but he had a long way to go. What point did you think he could get there?
Oh, they bunched up there, and I thought he's close enough if he could get through, and he looked like he hooked out, so that was the best thing he ever done.
I'll tell you what, that was a seriously impressive performance. That'll go down as one of the runs of the year, particularly to do that in a Group 1 heat. It's got to be a good feeling. But what's the go from here? What do you do in the week leading up to the big one next week, another Group 1 final?
Oh, no, he's had a couple of good hit-outs here now, so we'll just work at home. Yeah, and try and tell him to get a bit closer next week.
Well, is a box going to help him do that? Does it matter what box he comes out of?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Just, I'd like anywhere from near the fence, because he heads to the fence, so seems reasonable that we should be boxed there, but whether that happens or not.
All right, well, we look forward to seeing you back down here next week. Jack Smith, Palawa King, one of the runs of the year. I know it's only February, but that's going to be hard to top.
Couldn't agree more, Smithy. Great chat there. And Patch, just take it away. What a special dog he is.
Oh, how bloody good was that? Look at him. He's fallen asleep in the boxes again. He's made a mess of it. That's just what he does. I mean, we've always considered him a slow beginner. We haven't really considered him on missing it that bad, but that is normal for him. So at this point of the race, he didn't find the carnage that he ran into last week where it cost him a lot of ground. And at this point, I thought he's going to be hard to hold out. He didn't really unleash, at least visually, down the back straight like he did last Saturday night in the Zoom top. But this was a point where it's absolute chaos in front of him. I mean, that's the Monash Freeway, 4 o'clock on Friday afternoon. And yeah, he had to make room and he's just gone boom. Oh, how good's that? How good is that?
How can you not get excited saying that? For looking at next week's point of view, and I know you want to see your dogs get out of the boxes cleanly and quickly, ideally, but he just adds that extra element of excitement by missing the start as much as he does.
And it's probably more exciting when he competes in, I don't want to say bad races, but at least a standard of race tonight that wasn't the same as last week, because he gets beaten last week. Because he can't afford to do a lot of those things and expect to win consistently, but to do it like he has tonight. And I said throughout the week and even last Saturday night, Dan, Hector Fall is the most watchable greyhound in Australia. Palawa King says hello.
Oh, yeah.
Knocking on the door.
I reckon if you're not a greyhound diehard fan and you've tuned in for maybe the first time tonight and you see a performance like that, I think you're hooked on just following this particular dog and hopefully, by extension, the sport itself. But that dog, he's just